Okay. Yeah. So I just texted my friend. He said he's already got the fire going. So
Okay, so that's where you're headed tonight, huh?
yeah, later on, not now. So Paul, oh man, we're live anyway. It doesn't really matter. Friday night and maybe Saturday, I may not be around.
What's going on?
Getting the rest of my teeth all pulled out.
Well, I thought maybe you had a hot date.
No, I'm getting the rest of my teeth pulled
AZ
out.
is first, followed by Wayne B, and then JDS.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got to bring the chat up here so I can see everybody. Yeah, I'm going in Friday 11:30. So I took the afternoon off. The rest of my teeth all pulled out. So I took the afternoon off on the bus run too. So
that's next week.
Yeah, next week. Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say today's Friday.
Yeah, a week today. Okay. Well, now the dog's been fed. I went outside.
Yeah, it's warm enough that I got the screen back up and Mia's laying out in the yard. She just likes that out in the yard.
Okay, so I want to. Okay, so who we got? We got Wayne B, AD. JDS is there already. Wow. No, he wasn't. I was going to say the first Canadian, but he wasn't. Wayne B beat him. Okay. Robert Glazier. Hey, welcome. And look who just came in, Miss Kelly Taylor.
Hey, Kelly.
Okay. What did my sister just say? Oh, yeah, I seen that one. Sent me a thing, so.
There she is.
Oh, there's Mia. Out there walking around.
Yep.
Oh, you still got leaves on the trees yet there, Paul?
A little bit, yep. This tree always is a maple, and they hang on.
Yeah. Wilson Ave.
Kelly, Robert Glazier.
Okay. 4. Okay.
I hope everybody's doing good. I see the buzz now is all about the Mavic 3 Classic.
Yeah. No.
Everybody's putting up their 2 cents on it, you know. But it's not cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's supposed to handle heavier wind because it's a bigger drone. You know, it's about this big, Paul.
Yeah. Somebody here's got one of those unique at H3, one of the 6 propellers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing $700 for it. Brand new in the box. Guy bought it, and apparently he was going to get into doing photography and aerials, but his health turned, so he's trying to sell it.
What kind of camera does it have?
It's a 12 megapixel, but it does 4K and all that.
And he only wants $300 for it?
Seven. Oh, $300. I would have bought it by now.
Yeah, I would have thought so. Hey, Marshall, how you doing? Yeah, Marshall, you're 100% right. I tell myself that all the time. I've got 3 drones. They all are for specific purposes, and they all fly. I don't need another drone. You know, I was sitting, Marshall, one time, it was about a year or so ago, wasn't it, Paul? I was sitting with 5 or 6 drones around here.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
It's like, why? Roughnecks. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
At work for another 5 hours. Have fun. Well, good luck to you at work too. I hope it goes well and goes fast. And there is Mr. Frudd.
Oh, hey, Elmer Fudd. All right, cool. Bob Glazer said it got down to 28 degrees today and a bit of light snow.
Oh, wow.
Where's he? He's in Arizona, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I see a whole bunch of tornadoes down around Texarkana or something down that way right now.
Well, what's amazing to me, Paul, I don't know what your temperature is there, but at 5 o'clock, which is about an hour till sunset,
Yeah.
70 degrees.
Yeah, like and tomorrow's gonna be like 80 degrees tomorrow, Paul. Yeah.
But it's supposed to have 48-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just got a notification, high wind warning
Well, I just got a wind warning for today. Is it for tomorrow?
tomorrow. Yep.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go down in the morning after the live stream. I'm gonna go down and mulch up some more leaves and stuff for Diane. But I just got a text message and stuff from Diane, and my niece and her husband, they want some wood, so they're going to come down and cut some more of that wood up. But I said, they're not taking it all because, you know, I've already cut a bunch of it. He said, no. I told them they couldn't have it all. So, yeah. There's something about using a lawnmower. I said, they're not touching mine. She said, no. They want mine with the wagon on so they can haul the wood.
Did you see what JDS put in the chat?
Mm.
He has 150 drones.
Wow, he was doing some reviews too, I think, on some stuff there.
He was buying them left and right.
Yeah. Hey, look who just came in, Mr. Jody. Hey, Drone Shots.
Drone Shots, Jody, how's it going? JDS and says that 25% of the drones he has, Paul, have never been opened.
Oh, probably, yeah. Hey, Paul, chat, the link is not up posted, Paul.
Oh,
I think Mr. Elmer Fudd wants to come in and say hi. Wayne B said he was out earlier with his Mini 3 and the Air 2S. I was going to, but it looked pretty windy around here. But I had to go up to the north end of London today. So I'll tell you what a hell drive that was. After I went to the dentist this morning there, or this afternoon there, I went up there. Oh my God, the traffic is terrible.
there we go. Yeah, Jody says send him his way, and he'll open them up for you.
Yeah.
You don't have to lift a finger; he'll take care of it.
What's that?
All the JDS's drones that are unopened.
Oh yeah. Hey, I think Bill's in there from that Newfound Drone Production guy.
Bill's here.
Hey.
Had a little tough time with him, I thought.
Garth, if you're talking, we can hardly hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Bill says hi, Paul.
Yeah. Hi, Paul and Puck. Who's Puck? No.
Chat now.
Yeah, you could have a drone Christmas party.
Yeah, really. You give her, hey, there's an idea there, JDS. You can pass out drones for Christmas presents to us this year.
JDS.
Yeah.
You know, celebrate the 10 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
So I may have rode about 55 kilometers on e-bike today.
I hear a fun.
I was reading the thing about the e-bike. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got another 50 pounds of peanuts delivered today.
Yeah.
That'll last me about a week. I overdid it out working in the garage.
No, you didn't do that, did you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, my batteries came from my my power chair.
Oh, did your batteries come in?
And those suckers are heavy, Paul.
Hodges, did you get your hair cut? Looks like you got a haircut.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Got no hair left, see?
Ah, okay, you got it trimmed. Trimmed down.
Yeah, I got a haircut today.
You're looking spiffy today.
Oh, yeah, I'm hot looking there.
Hey,
Good for my woman. Oh, yeah, I don't have one.
Yeah, that's well, maybe Monday you'll be able to see her if you're gonna
Yeah.
go back.
Now, if you heard or not, but next Friday, I'm going in to get some teeth removed
Ooh,
so I can get some dentures. So,
okay. I was just at the dentist today. I got a new dentist. No, I just changed dentists, so I didn't have anything wrong. I just
yeah.
Went in for your first appointment so they could check you all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was $200 just for today.
Actually didn't cost me a nickel.
Yeah. Well, they did x-rays and everything else too, right? See, but you said everything will be uncomplicated. I said, so do I need a driver to go with me or whatever? He said, nope. He's like, I got it stuff. He said, you won't feel anything.
Are you gonna have implants, Paul? Or
No, just dentures. Yeah, just regular dentures. I don't know. I have to go to a denture clinic yet and see what they got to offer.
they're a lot cheaper nowadays. I have 3 myself,
Mm.
and they're just a miracle. Basically,
Yeah.
that's all I can say about them. You know?
But do you don't think
Go ahead.
what I haven't done next Friday is cheaper than what it takes to have one tooth pulled out of my dog?
Yeah, I believe that. Sure.
My dad, my vet wants $1,000 to pull one tooth out of my dog.
Yeah, it's, well, they have to put the dog-
$1,000. Wow, really?
they have to put the dog to sleep and everything, and
Yeah, I know, but still, the stuff they give them, they only put them out for 20 minutes, if that. You know, it just kind of knocks them out, and they come to within 20 minutes without doing anything. So I don't know.
hey, Paul, I wanted to, Paul Murray, I wanted to know, have you flown your Air 2S since you updated all the batteries and everything?
Yeah, it's fine. It flies fine.
Okay,
Mm.
is that what you did?
Focused and everything,
your-
everything's good. Yep.
Is that what you did your video this morning
Yep.
on? Okay. That's cool. That's good news, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
very good news.
yeah. And you don't have to worry about that at all. You know, so-
No, is it warm down there, Garth?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's really warm, actually.
Mia's loving it. She goes out and lays in the yard, looks around.
Yeah,
But tomorrow, we're supposed to be getting 50-mile-an-hour, 48 to 50-mile-an-hour winds.
yeah, I'm supposed to go to a soccer game on the west side.
Huh.
I hear it's gonna rain too, so.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be raining on and off, but the weather service put out a bulletin. I got mine about 3 o'clock or so. It says National Weather Service is a bulletin out. Severe winds for Port Huron. It starts at noon tomorrow till 8 p.m. tomorrow night.
It was kind of windy here at about two o'clock in the afternoon. So,
Yeah,
something like that. It was pretty windy.
we're getting a little bit of gusty. Yep.
Is there any good freighters coming down? I haven't looked at the
Well, there's a couple of them up at the tip of the thumb, but and then the only other thing upbound is just not to Algonac, just getting into the channel south of Algonac,
yeah.
James Barker.
Oh, yeah, that's 1,000-footer.
Yeah,
Yeah. And there's the miner going down. See him?
yeah.
Going to Monroe. Oh, there's another 1,000-footer at the thumb. American Century, that's 1,000-footer.
See, the miner stopped in Marysville.
Yeah.
Was there
Yep.
for quite a while because it came through like in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I was up. I happened to be up. I couldn't sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night and I had tracked it earlier in the day and I figured it was going to be at Port Huron at 3. And I was up at 3. So I just got on my computer and I just waited, got through Port Huron about 3:30. So I watched it go through. That was kind of cool at night, you know.
You watch the pan.
Yeah, actually the non-panned. It was kind of weird because they had the camera straight on looking out into the river. And I knew where it was because I was watching the tracker and it was obviously coming down bound past the under the bridge, but the camera didn't move at all until the bow came, you know, in view of the camera, and then it followed it downriver or downbound a little bit. You know, so still okay.
Well, they used to lock it in place. I don't know, since there's movement down there, they can't have it track movement on its own because it would be all over the place.
Yeah, but it must, I think it picked something up because the bow came through. Okay, that was the first you saw of it. And then as soon as the bow came through, it backed out and kind of just tracked it as it went downbound.
Well, see, the thing of it is, you probably just happened to be a case of a moderator or the camera operator happened to be up and just because you know the camera operators are all over North America.
Yeah, it could have been. I didn't notice that, but I thought, geez, if it was a camera operator, they missed the best part of it where it comes under the bridge, you know.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
They did have a cool one, trying to think of what they showed they did make a YouTube video of the 3 cameras. When the boat that was, the Roger Blau came through, and they took the Streamtime Port Huron, Marine City, and Algonac and kind of glued them together and made a video of all 3 downbounds. Okay, and that was pretty cool. It's on YouTube. It was a Streamtime YouTube video, so I didn't know that they did that. Is that something that they normally do all the time?
Some of the operators do that.
Okay.
Jenny has been doing it lately, but some of the other operators like to take the stream time. They have to get approval to use it, but
Oh, okay. So if you're an operator, you're already in the club or the clique or whatever.
yeah, there's a club.
Yeah. Is Marie S. an operator?
No, she isn't. I keep telling her she should be.
She's on there a lot. I'm trying to weasel my way into figuring out a way that I can see the Stewart Court live. And there's basically no way to, it never comes down here, it goes. It's been back in service. Been back in service for about a
Little Llama Laura is in the chat.
Hey, Laura. Hey, what's happening? And Marshall's in there.
Yep.
Is Justin in there? Oh, yeah, he's in there too. Yeah. Kelly says, I'm good. She's looking on Amazon to see what she can waste her money on next.
Ooh, there goes a gust of wind. The leaves blowing.
Yeah, it's been a little breezy out there, so. Yeah.
Oh, Laura thinks she's coming down with a cold. She's already in bed.
Mm.
Hope you're feeling better, Laura.
Now is tonight is when
Matt's on.
yeah, at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
I kind of watched that last week, but those guys are a little rough for me,
Oh yeah. Yeah, they are what they are.
I just watched for a little bit, and it's a.
Alexa, what's the weather?
In Port Huron, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies. Tonight, you can look for just a few clouds in the sky, with a low of 57 degrees. By the way, there's a wind advisory in effect
I'm trying to think of what they called that. What did they call that? CJ Giggle?
Wind advisory in effect Saturday 11 a.m. until Saturday 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's not good for me. Northeast, that's Matt's thing is Northeast Drones, right? Isn't that what that is?
Northeast Drone Productions. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, what's Kelly buying on Amazon? Kelly, do you have one of those e-bikes? Do you ride that around at all? So I know some people do. I see well, in the summertime, I saw a lot of them. I see them periodically now, but because we're getting into less warm weather, I see less and less of them out on the streets.
I don't know why my shift button quit working on my keyboard. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay. What do you want? What do you want? Huh? What?
He's wagging his tail. Why she's wagging her tail.
Oh, when she starts walking back and forth next to me, I know she wants something.
Oh, okay.
See, she's back here now. Now she's over there. Then she's back.
She's gonna.
What do you want?
What the hell's going on here?
All right.
Hmm.
Right back. Oh.
Yeah, you still on, Paul Hodges?
Oh yeah. Oh, what happened here? My camera kicked off.
Okay. Hey, I got a question for you. On one of your videos, you know,
Uh-oh. I got a problem with my camera here.
oh,
Okay. What's going on here, mate?
Justin,
Hey, what's up?
what's
going
the new what's your new wall hanger there, Justin?
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
It's actually a chart for like all the different controls for some of the RP servers.
Oh,
I just kind of framed it and put it up there as like a quick reference guide because there's a lot of controls.
Hey, Justin.
What's up?
yeah, your camera's gone, Paul.
Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna reboot my computer. I got a couple things acting up here, so I'll be right back.
Maybe Justin can answer the question. I was watching Justin. I was watching one of Paul Hodges' videos,
Uh-huh.
and he was showing a drone that it was just kind of flying around the area a little bit, kind of not real high or anything. And it had 4 propellers, and like the 4 legs kind of thing. But it had a kind of a vertical body that had like a round looking thing in the middle of it. You know, almost like I don't know, did it have a side thruster or something? You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm
Did it
talking?
look like an egg?
Well, you know how most of the drones, the body
Yeah.
looks like a bug. This one
Right.
was more vertical,
Uh,
was white colored.
I don't cheat on every game I play. What are you talking about, Laura? Honestly, Garth, I'm not entirely sure because there's a bunch of different designs of drones.
We'll wait till he gets back on. We'll ask him. It's probably something you guys all know about. I just never. That's the first time I've ever seen one. It was really big too.
I'm wondering if it was an Inspire. Hold on. Let me pull up some pictures and see if you. You said it was like really big. Was there a huge camera hanging underneath it?
Yeah, I think it had a pretty big camera hanging underneath it, and it had the body of it, the center part of it was more vertical than it was horizontal. And it had this round port looking thing in the middle of the body, like a side thruster looked like.
Hold on. Did it look like one of these?
I think the one it looked like out of that grouping, probably This
Yeah.
one down here, it says Inspire 2. Inspire
Yeah,
2.
right. Well, yeah,
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
and the legs will lift up as it takes off too.
Yeah, it's got a camera underneath, right?
Yeah, but you
What's he
also
got
have
on
like
it?
the matrices like this one here.
Hmm.
Those are really high end drones. Look at that price tag. But yeah, they're expensive. Those are some definitely expensive drones.
What the
But yeah,
hell?
that if it was huge like that, it was probably either
Yeah.
Inspire or
Yeah, see that
Matrice.
one that shows it flying there? That's what it looked.
This one here.
But it was one of those ones with the white body. The body was white on it.
Oh, it's the same thing. It's just a gray colored one, but yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that would have been an Inspire, either a 1 or a 2.
okay. Is that an older one or newer one?
The Inspire 1's pretty old. It's like, I think 6 or 7 years old. The
Hmm.
Inspire 2 is relatively new. It's been around for, I think, about 2-3 years now.
Okay, I see Hodges. Are you back, Hodges, or you're,
I'm still working on things here. I got no camera.
okay? I'm gonna see if I can, find his, open his website.
The Hackable
It's
server. I don't,
what is, it's called, Phantom Hodges or?
Hello, Ron.
Hey, Paul, how are you?
Welcome, welcome. How's the herd?
what's up, Tim?
I don't know. I didn't see him this morning. But actually I'll go out in a little bit and if they come in for an early lunch or early dinner.
The only cheat menu I have is for GTA Online regular. You can't use cheat mods in the 5M servers. They don't allow it. It literally blocks those menus.
Okay, hang on. Oh,
Oh, Lenny, since you're listening.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's the one I was talking about. That's kind of orange looking, but
That's
no.
an Inspire. That's what I used to fly.
Oh, what's that in the middle? So it is an Inspire. What's that round thing in the middle of it?
And that's actually Paul Hodges right there flying.
Yeah, I know.
That's
what I
a
got it up.
camera.
That's
yeah,
what,
that was at Rogers.
That's
Yeah.
an i3 camera. If you're asking the little ball thing right there in the middle.
well, in the middle of the body, it looks like it's got like a round, it almost looks like a port.
That's a camera.
There's a camera hanging down.
No, in the middle of the body, not the camera. No, it's like, see the darker part of the body? It looks
Yeah.
like-
That's the
looks like
side of the
those-
battery.
Is that a hole that goes through the middle of it?
Yeah, go there. Yeah, you can see through the middle of it.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, that part right there. It almost looked like, when I first saw this, it looked like it was like a side thruster or something.
Hmm.
That's the Inspire, right? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay,
That was Paul's old Inspire.
well, is that, I got what kind of setup is that you're flying that with? Is that, you got like some kind of
The same kind of controller that he uses for his,
Yeah.
had a
Phantom.
shield- some kind of a shield on there or something? To shield the sun?
Oh, I might have a sunshade on it. Yeah.
Sunshade, okay. Is that a custom or is that something?
No,
get
you can
done?
buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, but Garth, if you're looking at an Inspire 2, because Hodges has the Inspire 1. If you're looking at an Inspire 2 with a 9.9 camera and all the lenses, you're looking at about 20 grand.
Really?
The lenses are like $2,000 a piece. They are
How
expensive.
much does the Inspire 1 cost?
You can get that with the i3 camera. We see them all the time between $700,000 bucks.
when I bought that
Wow.
one that Paul was flying,
Uh,
was $3,600 with one battery.
wow.
Yeah, they've gone way down.
The lenses are like,
Wasn't, who was that was trying to sell one a while back?
Oh, yeah, over on the east coast there, Paul. Who was that?
Yeah,
And-
the one, he had it for 500.
I remember,
Yeah,
yeah.
you wanted it, Justin.
Yeah,
I don't think he sold it.
You haven't seen him on your channel there for a while.
Well, I haven't seen him on anybody's channel in quite a while. I don't know if he's just kind of hanging or.
Well, it's nice to have a little day off.
Oh, Lenny.
Yeah, but I thought you had a lot of jobs to do today.
I did. Well, yeah, I do. I did, but I got them all done. But
I was walking down the street today and walking by a barber shop. The guy grabbed me and dragged me in.
oh shit,
Hey,
what did he cut?
Everything.
he got them all spritzed up for his big debut date next week.
Yeah.
So Ron, I got a question for you. How close do you live to the Devil's Tower?
about 20 minutes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's almost South Dakota, right? Or close to the border.
Yeah, it's you're another 20-30 minutes. You're in the western side of South Dakota.
Yeah, western side. Yeah.
Yes. You guys remember my friend Les from the other day?
Yeah.
Let me share screen.
Oh yeah, Devil's Tower. That's what I was thinking of. Looks like a big ass tree stump.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Yep. Got
Wow.
a nice buck the other day.
What, 9 point? No, 8.
8 point, yep.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit of an awkward, weird rack is the one
Yeah.
side was
Kinda looking
left
at.
side was real thick.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, he just left here a couple hours ago.
Hmm.
On his way back to Pennsylvania.
That's
Perfect.
a trip, right?
JDS, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, this thing looks like a big ass tree stump.
No, it looks like the Devil's Tower. Come on,
Yeah,
No, but I'm saying it looks like a petrified tree stump.
it does. Yeah.
I'm wondering if there was like a tree that was like 20,000 years old. It was just massive.
I'm trying to remember the.
It looks
something had to do
crazy.
with a volcano. I forget what it was.
I don't
We
even
go
think
there
they
and
really, dude, I don't think they really know what caused it though. They kind of just guessed, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a big guess. But I tell you, you really don't realize how big it is until you are walking the trail around it. And you look up, halfway up or whatever, and you see little colored dots. I mean dots. It's like, oh, that's somebody's shirt. They're climbing the tower.
Is
Yeah.
there a way to get to the top without climbing it? Like, is there a stairwell up to it or something?
No.
You can
think
fly it. You can drone fly it, right?
You could, technically, according to the, Garth, I just feel that whole thing of launching from outside of a national park, as long as
Yeah.
you don't take off or land, I
Yeah,
think it's a big gray area.
yeah,
And then you run the risk, well, what if something happens and you crash the damn thing in the park?
yeah.
But yes, you can actually stand out in the highway. And you're standing there, you're looking right at it. You can launch.
Even the highway is still in the park, isn't it? Isn't it?
No,
No? Okay.
if you look at the highway, matter of fact, let me see if I can bring up a map.
Yeah, that's original, Robert.
I should let.
I would imagine you could
He's-
probably,
He's the master at that.
I wouldn't see why they wouldn't allow you to do it, with permission, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, the thing is, it's like national parks are off limits, period. But
Yeah,
like he said, you could fly from outside of it. But since it's kind of a gray area, you are risking, because you know how the government is, they can twist laws. That's why they make laws so vague.
Mm.
So they can twist it to fit whatever narrative they want if you piss them off. Right? That's why laws don't sometimes just spell out what you can and can't do. I'm surprised they let people climb that though.
Yeah, I forget how it works. I think you have to
You have
show.
to
that you
register,
have,
don't you? Don't you have to register, register at the parks office?
Yeah, and I think you got to show proof of,
that you can do it. right?
yeah, that you have like climbing experience. I forget what all. the
Yeah,
details are.
I had no idea you could climb that. I would never guess it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would because, over the years, climbers going up there sticking shit in the side of that mountain, you think they wouldn't want people doing that.
It's pretty damn big, I guess, but, you know.
Yeah, man.
Well, the Indians must climb it because I've seen some videos, some drone footage of people up on the top of it doing ceremonies, so they must climb it to get to the top.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
As I know the
We had
Indians.
2 hunters last year that showed up. They were antelope hunters and father and son. And we sighted them in and they're like, well, we're gonna go take a nap. And I said, long drive today? They're like, no, we made it to Rapid City yesterday. We drove 45 minutes and went to Devil's Tower and climbed it today. I'm like, holy shit. No wonder you're tired.
Wow.
But they say the view from up there is pretty neat.
Oh, there's like a patch of green grass up there too, the videos I've seen.
Mhm.
There's actually like patches of green grass up on the top.
Yeah, let's see.
I just need to get enough money because apparently the lotto is gonna hit 2 billion here pretty soon.
Wow.
So I just need to win it and then I'm gonna buy Devil's Tower and put a big house at the top of it. Put a big old mansion up there. Sit down and look upon the peasants. Yeah, the lotto, I think, Ron, is up to like 1.3 or 1.4 billion now.
Wow.
And then they said if nobody wins it again, it's supposed to go up to almost 2 billion.
Yeah, it's a Powerball.
Yeah. Fucking insane. So the government takes 33%. So if say it was 2 billion, dude, you're still gonna walk away with like 1.2, 1.4, somewhere in there. Ah, dude, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, the odds must be, like a billion or something.
Here you go, Garth.
Oh yeah, it's insane, the odds.
Here you go here, Garth. It's
Yeah, okay, so it's not as big as I thought it was. Then.
yeah, the park itself is not very big,
Okay.
but a couple of landing spots right out here, you can pull off spots, but
Yeah.
you could stand right out in front of it. Like right there's the main drive. I don't know if you can see my mouse there. It goes into the park. And
So how big is that a square exactly, roughly?
Mile maybe. Mile and a
yeah,
half.
it's
Oh, wow.
not very big at all. Yeah,
It's only because Devil Towers is right in the middle of it, right?
right. So
Bob Glazer said the devil lives there. I said, no, I thought the devil was down in Georgia.
Well, only in the winter.
Well, imagine
Summer
this,
is at
Robert.
Devil's Tower.
Imagine this, Robert. The last time the lotto hit, I think it was what, 1.1 billion? Somebody won it, but then a second person won enough of the numbers, but it was only $1 million. I would be so pissed and so happy at the same time. If I was that $1 million winner. Like, I'd be happy but pissed that I didn't get the actual jackpot.
How many, Wayne B would like to know how many burritos that would be, Justin.
Oh, I would buy Chipotle, the whole frame. I would buy the whole
Yeah,
company.
really. And call it a different name himself.
See, let's see, 1.22 billion, that'd be, gee. Yeah,
I'm guessing between 1.2, 1.4 is what you'd walk away with somewhere in there. They take about 600-700 million of it in taxes. But I wouldn't care. Yeah, Robert, you could buy yourself a scat pack for every day of the week, a different color.
Oh, Bob said, yeah, he's there too, Bob. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 1.6 billion this weekend. So if nobody wins it, then it should hit around 2 billion, they said. Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
wanna-
well, you know, that money is based on everybody betting on it.
Yeah.
Right,
And we only have, what is it, 600 million people living in North America?
no, it's 338.
I'm talking about Canada and Mexico.
Canada's got right around 30 million, so you're looking at 400 million. Mexico doesn't play in the lottery, do they?
Well, some of them do.
Oh, you talking about they come across and buy tickets?
Yeah.
Boy, couldn't you live like a king down there, right? Holy crap.
Well, even the islands, you could live like a king.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd buy myself a private island.
Yeah.
I'd buy Epstein's island, tear everything down.
Yeah, but how much of that does the government get? They're just going, come on, somebody win it. We need some more money.
They take 33%, I believe.
But then the states get a cut too. So, you know, if you're lucky if you end up with half, but half of $2 billion is a lot of money.
That's why I said if it hit 2 billion, you would most likely walk away with about 1.2.
Yeah.
Roughly in there. Plus the gas station or whatever place you bought it from, they get a small cut out of it too, I think.
Can you imagine the interest on that thing? That money, if you could just even a regular bank account, the daily interest on that would be enough to support you for the next 100 years, you know?
300, okay, so it's gone up a little bit, 374. As of Friday, November 4th, 2022. Yes, I want to say the last one that they did, I think it was around 338. Yeah, but Robert, that's gonna be the person to win it. It's gonna be some like 90-year-old on his deathbed with no kids or anything. He's gonna leave it all to his cat or some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Well, if Ron won, he'd leave it to the herd.
Yeah. Like hell. I'm gonna have it as
Ron would bury
Bigger.
himself with it.
bigger house, new drones.
Well, you know what the thing of it is, Ron would have a great big huge house out in the country, and he would have a bevy of women at his pleasure.
Ron would have a whole fleet of matrices.
Uh-huh.
You did. You did.
Thought I put it that.
You did.
That's cute.
Gotta go outside. Come on, go outside. Oh. Yeah, it's starting to cloud up pretty heavy in the west there, Paul.
Yeah. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I thought it was not till Sunday now, but 'cause I
Well,
thought
they say it's gonna be cloudy.
well, it said partly sunny in the afternoon, 70 degrees. So I think I'm going to go over and cut the grass and the leaves or whatever, and maybe help them cut up some wood or something. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, Hodges, hold on.
Oh! Got critters out there. Night Train says Alabama, Alaska, Hawaii, Nevada, and Utah don't sell lottery tickets.
I wish I was whitetail hunting the other day, Paul Hodges.
Yeah.
I called one of the other guides and said, "Hey, get the hell over here." I said, "I've got a gigantic whitetail," and I sent him a picture of it. I had my camera. I downloaded it to my phone. I sent it to him. He goes, "Why the hell aren't you shooting?" I said, "Because we're after mule deer." And I said, "I can't shoot it." But look at this bad boy. I could have shot him. He was within range. He was a big.
Oh,
Get.
He
yeah.
was a bruiser.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the guide or the hunter that got it.
Yeah.
Got a little tip out of that too.
Oh, I can imagine, right?
Yep. The hunter took me aside. He said, "Don't tell Eric, but here." Thank you for that little tip off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did pretty well with my two guys this week.
Oh, good.
1,400 in tips alone.
What's that?
1,400 in tips alone.
You.
Yeah. Two
Whoa.
guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good
Joe
stuff.
Joe was 850, Les was 550, and he bought me $100 bottle of brandy.
Oh,
Yeah. Plus my wages. I did pretty good this week.
See that T-bone run?
you
Holy shit, dude.
gonna eat all that?
Yeah, with mushrooms and onions and A1 sauce, and then
Your mother-in-law
Baked
must
potato.
like you.
Hey, look at this guy down Kansas, Amarillo, Texas. There's snow and freezing rain.
Shit.
Holy mackerel.
I think Alexa, what is the weather for tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Look for snowy, rainy weather with a high of 50 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 23 degrees.
Oh, shit. Alexa, you suck.
I'd like to know what went wrong. If you want to give me more details, just say, I have feedback.
Oh, Alexa, you're a biatch.
yeah, one day she's gonna answer you though, Ron. She's gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're the biatch," and
Yeah.
then she's like, "Bank account drained."
Yeah.
Kick your ass.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
accounts locked.
Screw me, no, screw you, Ron. Yeah.
That's like my boss, man. He yells at the assistant in his Jeep. The
Oh,
virtual
yeah.
assistant that's in the radio in the Jeep, he gets pissed off and yells at it all the time. I'm like, bro, you better stop. It's gonna slam on the brakes one day and throw you through the window.
That rain, Paul, looks like it's gonna go northern Michigan and up north. It's gonna miss you altogether.
Yeah,
But here, if you look, do the time thing here, but I see it's all going north,
yep.
going up above us. This year might catch a little bit, maybe.
That's the one we're supposed to get tomorrow.
Yeah.
The tail.
Yeah.
That's because Mike, she secretly has me locked up.
Lynn says Justin is so spoiled.
Why?
All that food.
I made it.
Oh, you made it? Oh,
Mhm.
now you're still spoiled.
Well, listen to you talk, Mr. Hodges.
To be like Sarah's cooked a lot more since we've been married, but when she was growing up with her mom, honestly, they lived off a lot of frozen crap because it was just them two for years. So they didn't really cook extensive meals, so Sarah never really learned how to cook. But after she got with me, I learned how to cook because my dad was never home, but my dad only bought shit that you had to cook, so I had to learn how to do it. My dad didn't buy a lot of junk food. It was all like packs of chicken and beef and all that, so I had to learn how to do it. And my dad was like Ron back in the day. Like my dad was never home. He was only home a couple days a week. And most of the time I was by myself.
My sides to my four-wheeler are still not here. Damn it. Cab enclosure sides just, I don't know, one side completely ripped loose and just almost completely tore off. I mean, it's severely damaged. And I called the company and ordered new ones, and they're supposed to be here today. I put overnight shipping. Waiting for Mr. UPS. I gotta get it installed before tomorrow.
Got it. Not you, Ron. I was talking to Bo. he was barking. He's out there barking his head off.
How are him and the other puppy getting along?
Oh, they're doing fine. He's just out there barking because he wants to go to everybody's out there eating, so he's going nuts.
It's funny, we were up the lodge and Les, he absolutely loves Ralph's one cat, Boots. And she kept sneaking into his cabin and trying to snuggle up. She's just a love. She's a very loving cat. And yeah, he was sad today when he left. He's like, Ron, I'm gonna miss Boots. Yeah, I'll miss you too, Les. I told him. He's a good guy. Enjoyed spending the week with him.
So my company, I ordered a new phone through my company because my work phone was messing up. I have an iPhone 7. They send me an iPhone SE, which is essentially just an iPhone 8. I was like, really, guys? We're like 6 generations behind on the phones.
Well, they just want you to be able to call them.
Well, see, like, this is a problem, right? I was on T-Mobile 4G before I got my new phone, and my work phone is Verizon, and there's tons of neighborhoods, like big neighborhoods in the middle of cities that I don't get any signal on either one. But ever since I got that new phone on T-Mobile with the 5G, I get full bars almost everywhere now. And I don't know. They're so slow at upgrading. So I hate companies. It's like, I don't know. Walmart was the same way. Walmart, being the biggest retailer in the world, had the shittiest computer system.
Really?
Yeah, they had a really crappy computer system.
Yeah, like I'm trying to do a photograph thing through their photo lab stuff with them not long ago, just to get. I wasn't looking for anything, real high quality or anything. I obviously wouldn't go through them, but they subcontract through Fuji, and their just stuff gets so screwed up. But yeah, it kind of confirms your statement there on their computer system.
Yeah, it's just. I don't like the computer side that the employees use. It reminded you of like an 80s operating system or 90s operating system. Like it was just really outdated. But I mean, they've updated over the last few years, but yeah, it used to be really bad.
I actually have 2 packages coming today. I'm very anxious to get. One of them is from Dennis Lovelady. He texted me the other day and said, Ron, there's a package coming to you. I don't know what or why he sent me something, but I'm anxiously awaiting it.
I saw he posted his first video from Australia earlier.
Is he there?
Yeah, he posted one from I don't remember exactly because I didn't get the chance to watch it, but yeah, he just posted it a little while ago.
That'd have been a long ass trip. Man.
Yeah, I think Tim said it's like a 14-hour flight or something like that.
Yeah, it's a ways. Well, is he gonna be on live with Matt tonight or?
No. He doesn't get to Matt's, I think, till Sunday.
Oh,
He's doing a few days by himself, doing some things, and then when he comes into Matt's, he'll be at Matt's house, I believe, for 8 days.
oh, really?
Sunday to Sunday. And then Matt will take him back to the airport on the following Sunday. But I know Matt's taking the whole week off, so they have like, apparently they got a bunch of stuff planned. Matt's got something almost every day to do.
Wow,
And
cool.
I guess they're gonna be doing a bunch of like little mini live streams and stuff, so.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
The question is Matt gonna be nice enough to give up those view hours for Dennis's channel, or is he gonna still?
Well, I'd like to say a little secret that Dennis let me in on, but I'm not gonna say anything, but let's just say Matt's gonna be very pleased.
Oh, he's getting some kind of gift from Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know he's also getting a ukulele because Dennis is buying one while he's there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to do like a sunrise video with. And
Oh,
then
wow.
he told Matt that he's gonna leave it with Matt to keep.
No kidding.
Which is kind of cool because Matt's a musician himself, so it's kind of a
Right.
cool little party gift.
What he's giving him is pretty damn cool.
Is it the new Matrice?
Matt is gonna be just overly pleased.
The new Matrice?
Yeah, not quite, but it's a nice gift.
So Lynn wants to know if you got the batteries in yet, Paul.
Yep. Yeah, it's charging.
We
Yeah.
going out for a flight, Paul?
What I'm worried about, Paul, is that maybe there was nothing wrong with the old batteries, but they were older.
Yeah. But they're only good, the batteries are normal, like lead acid batteries only good for 5 years, so.
The new you got a scooter, Paul?
Yeah.
Not that kind of scooter.
A ride, like a wheelchair style scooter.
Oh, there you go.
It's leftover. I bought it from my dad.
You should
And
soup it up,
I
put
use
some-
it. I use it around here, like out in the yard if I need to.
Put some mag wheels, some chrome rims on it, hang some fuzzy dice from the mirror.
Yeah, soup
Fuzzy
it up,
something.
put some big horsepower motor in there.
There you go.
And you could be flying.
Literally.
Could have a a mounting for your your drone
Well, the problem is I only use it like around the yard to do things because Mia goes with me everywhere. I don't go anywhere without Mia.
You have to get a trailer.
Problem is that Mia doesn't like other dogs. And where are you going to go that there aren't other dogs? She would kill another dog.
Really?
She's part of pit bull, isn't she?
Yep. And we don't know her history, whether she was a bait dog or trained to fight dog, but she
Okay.
is cantankerous.
So, yeah, was she a rescue dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for you.
She was about 5 or 6 years old when I got her from the Macomb County Humane Society.
Yeah, but she's a regular sweetheart, right, Paul?
Oh, yeah. Yep. She loves people. Yep.
I wouldn't even say because she's like that, her history is bad. I mean, there's a lot of dogs that are like that are super sweet to people, but the minute
Yeah.
they see another animal, they just go ape shit.
My stepson has got one of those poodle doodles or whatever they are.
Labradoodle.
And I don't know what the hell it is. It's some kind of a doodle. And it's, the damn thing is, you cannot get it anywhere near a squirrel. It'll go batshit crazy if it sees a squirrel. I mean, just take off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even if it's in the house and it sees a squirrel out the window, it lunatic fringe, you know what I mean? Just goes crazy. Must have had an issue with the squirrel when it was little or something, And around here, Paul, just like we got squirrels, this is like squirrel heaven over here, In fact, we call the sidewalk on the side of our house, on the east side of our house, the squirrel highway, They all come walking down the sidewalk. And rabbits, squirrels, rabbits,
Yeah.
blue jays, Cooper's hawks. All of a sudden it went quiet.
Yeah, it went quiet, eh? Yeah.
All right, I was cleaning that steak.
Mm.
Did you work today, Justin, or did you have the day off?
Oh, no, I worked today.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember you were kind of busy when you were on the thing this morning.
Now, Paul, let me ask you something. If Mia goes nuts and you grab her, will she turn around and bite you? When she's fighting another dog?
She doesn't give you a lot of attention, but when I tried to get her jaws off of the other dog, she inadvertently bit my hand.
Wow.
But she's not the type that if you were to grab her by her neck or something and pull on her, she
Oh,
wouldn't turn.
I grabbed her by her collar, and she shook her head and slipped her collar and went right back and grabbed the dog by its neck again.
Well, because like my uncle had a dog like that, but the minute it would start going nuts, if he tried to reach out and grab the dog, it would turn around and try to bite him.
Yeah.
Like it would go nuts. Oh, I believe you, Lynn. I'm just saying that doesn't necessarily mean she had a bad history. Because like I said, I've met dogs that I know people have raised since puppies and they just were like that. They just naturally don't like other animals. Like my dog, my son's old dog, that one that passed away a few years back, he was the same way. He didn't mind little tiny dogs that were smaller than him, but any dog that was remotely his size, dude, he would try to fight.
See, if you notice right down here, is a skunk.
Yeah,
What, right now?
See it?
yeah, wow, is that,
Oh, there it is. Yep.
There goes Mia.
Oh, not again.
Oh.
This is when
And
she
it's-
got sprayed, huh?
The skunk shot her right there,
oh,
and she goes back again. And
Oh,
it's-
that was from before.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a long time ago.
I thought you're doing it again. I'm like, oh, God.
you have to leave her out in the yard for a week or something?
yeah, I had to give her a shower and the whole bit.
Oh,
I've actually smelled skunk numerous times. It's not that nauseating like people make it seem not to be.
Well, yeah, but see, their noses are so pronounced.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about like, some people are like, oh, it's so disgusting. It makes you throw it. I've smelt it. It just smells like burnt rubber to me.
She came right in the house and jumped on the couch and started rubbing her nose all over the couch.
oh, God.
Oh, I can imagine that, her running in and just all over the couch, rubbing it in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
What did Lenny say? The only thing that stopped the attack was the lady who came running and poured water on Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she got in that fight with the other dog.
Oh,
Oh, it took 4 of my neighbors to get them apart.
I'm scared about the death of pit bulls. I had a neighbor. I lived in Pennsylvania. I moved into the neighborhood. And within a week, I met 2 or 3 neighbors. They all told me the same thing. Watch out for Jim's pit bull.
Yeah.
And eventually I met him. I was out walking around the property one day. He saw me come walking. He's like, "Oh, did you buy John's house?" I said, "Yeah, I did." First thing he asked me was, "Oh, so people warned you about my dog?" I said, "Well, as a matter of fact, they did." "No, everybody's exaggerating and blah, blah, you know." And he told me, he goes, "Oh, it's a friendly dog." I said, "Well, tell me this is true. That your dog got loose, went out behind your house to the neighbor's property and killed the golden retriever." "Well, they got in a fight." "Did he kill the neighbor's golden retriever?" "Well, yeah." I said, "Here's the deal. I have a golden retriever and she's my little sweetheart. My wife and my dog are no match for your pit bull. I carry a lot. So if it happens, I said, there will be no questions. I will shoot your dog, not once, but multiple times."
Yeah.
I said, "Other than that, I can be a good neighbor. Need a tool, want to come over for a beer, you know, but if your dog attacks, comes near my wife or my dog, I'll shoot it, and I'll shoot it to kill."
Well, I mean, and then if the thing is if the neighbor's acknowledging the fact that it's been a problem,
Yeah,
then that's his own fault if his dog gets shot, because it's like you can't control your own fucking dog. And to
yeah,
the point to where you know your neighbors are complaining about it.
yeah. The neighbor actually said that the pit bull came into their yard, attacked the golden retriever, and instead of Jim going after his dog, he went to the neighbor and said, "You better get out of here. Your dog's gonna get killed." "No, you asshole, you go after your dog and you stop the attack." That's what I told him. It was about a year plus later. My neighbor and I used to go to the range every single Saturday religiously. And I pulled in, opened up the back of my Jeep. My golden was outside with me. And I'm unloading all my gun gear. I turn around and that dog is in a stance in the middle of my yard. And I still have my 45 still loaded. And it had laser pistol grips on it. So I had a red dot in the middle of this dog.
Forehead.
Right on him. And Jim come running across the street and telling me to chill out. And I said, "Get your fucking dog, because I will shoot the son of a bitch in a heartbeat." Thank God mine listened to me, because she started to go out there, and she knew the word heel.
Yeah.
I say it forcefully, she would stop. And he's like, "Ron, put the gun down." I said, "Then you get your dog." Because my finger was on the trigger. I was ready
Why
to
did
pull
he
it.
have the, what I don't understand about that is why did, if the dog has killed a dog, why would he have the dog out?
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
I would not own a pet like that. That I've got to worry about it attacking children or other dogs.
Well,
No.
what's the whole thing, Ron, is like, why, how was his dog keep getting out? Was it just he let him
Well,
run out while he was
He
outside? or
has
what?
it outside at a dog house, but when it got real cold, he would let the dog in.
okay,
And his 5-year-old, was not real attentive to the door. And,
he
every
got out the door.
time the little 5-year-old opened up the door, the dog would get out. And, yeah. I would not want to shoot somebody's pet, but when it came down to theirs or mine, sorry, you lose.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, that's why I carry that big ass knife and shit on me. Like, I don't want to kill someone's dog, but if it runs out of the yard and tries to bite me, I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh, we thought that knife was for lizards.
Oh, cut his burrito in half.
Did you see, hey, Justin, did you see that story or something that I saw on, I don't know if it was an old story or not, but they were talking about iguanas and how this one area somewhere down there in Florida that
Yeah, well,
has like a crazy abundance of multiplying iguanas, and they're all over the place, up and down the
yeah,
side.
there's a kill site on order or an order. If you see one, you're supposed to kill it.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Because they're not indigenous to the area and they're fucking up the ecosystem really bad. And so I've seen them around here. They're not as prevalent, but I have seen one or two around here. When it gets really cold out below freezing, they'll start dropping out of the trees.
Well, they were interviewing the neighbors and stuff, and their biggest complaint was that they had iguana turds all over everywhere, on the sidewalks and stuff. I guess they're.
Oh, I was telling some people not too long, I was telling everybody, there's a guy that has a YouTube channel and he actually teaches you how to skin them and cook them and everything. And how to properly cook them and everything. And that's because down here, you're allowed to kill them anytime you see one. You can just go up to it and kill it.
Ron, maybe you're guiding in the wrong state. You need you need to go with the iguanas.
Yeah. I don't know.
But it's like all the animals down here, right? You got anacondas, pythons. I mean, it's just because they've allowed so many of them loose in the wild down here.
Most of them are down in the Everglades, though, aren't they, Justin?
Do I?
Most of them are down in the Everglades.
Most of them, yes, but I would say southern Florida is probably the worst.
Yeah.
And that's because, well, you got to think too, right? Get all these, you have a really big mixture of cultures down in southern Florida. You got Haitians, Jamaicans, you got Cubans. I mean, there's just a big cultural mix, and different cultures use different animals for different things.
Yeah.
And so a lot of exotic animals get imported and then people let them go. They get too big and they let them go and shit like
Birds.
that. Then
Birds and stuff too, right? Birds.
right, and then you got a bunch of millionaires that live down there that probably buy exotic snakes, and then it gets too big and they're just like, screw it, and they let it go one day.
Got your gators, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's just all kinds of crazy animals down here.
Yeah, stuff that'd kill you. Yeah.
I mean, everybody talks about Australia, but I mean, it's probably just as bad down here.
I think it is.
I remember one time I was in Arizona. My wife and I went out there on a little mini vacation. We were taking a tour through one of the houses, Frank Lloyd Wright houses, and the guy said, And there was, areas where we were kind of close to the desert area. And he said, don't walk into the desert because everything in the desert has horns, thorns, or teeth. And so unless you want, to get stuck or chewed or, eaten,
Yeah, it's a harsh environment in the desert, that's for sure.
But the only thing I saw that day, and we were around this area for quite a long time, is I saw some crazy looking, and I don't even know what kind of animal it was. It looked like a squirrel, but it had, and maybe Ron will know the answer to this, but it had a tail that was way up and shot straight up in the air like a flagpole almost, okay, and it ran, but it looked like its body looked like a squirrel. I don't know what the hell it was, but and it didn't look like it was any kind of a threatening thing or anything. Some kind of a desert rodent.
They just recently found the rental van of those German tourists that went missing like back in the 80s or early 90s. They just recently found their van about 2-3 years ago, I think. There's a whole documentary on it. They went missing in Death Valley. They turned down the wrong damn road, didn't know where they were going, didn't have any preparation for being in the desert.
So, I mean, they found the van with a bag of bones and stuff.
No, they found the van empty, but they ended up finding the bodies, I think, of one of them.
Okay.
Like it was like a couple miles from where the van was at. They ended up finding the bones, but they never found the second person.
Hey, Justin, here's this guy, his YouTube is Trail Camera Pickup. Check him out. He puts the camera up, tells a story about where he goes. He's primarily in the Everglades, but then he shows his footage. Check it. This is what he shows.
Was he like catch a bunch of exotic animals on video?
No, he don't catch anything. He just films them. There's a cougar.
Oh,
They call them panthers down there. Oh shit. Damn ads.
I'll be back in a minute.
It's amazing what he captures though. It's a pretty good sized kitty.
yeah, just a little kitty cat, eh? Damn. Look at those eyes.
Yeah.
The devil's eyes.
Oh, cool.
Two of them. Wow. Where's that at?
Down in the Everglades.
Oh. Yeah.
The bears. He'll leave the camera out for a couple weeks at a time. Damn bears smelling the camera. It's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, Chuck. Chuck's in the chat.
Chuck is here, huh?
Yipper.
Anyhow, that's just some of the stuff he gets, so.
Whoa. Okay.
Ooh, I think I hear the UPS truck. I hope.
Hey Hodges, how'd your sign thing go today? Fort Stanley?
Oh, I ended up at north end of London too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I had ended up a couple of removals up there and way up. And I'll tell you, going through London, pulling my hair out. Fucking boy, people are driving nowadays. Oh my God.
Yeah, I had a incident this morning. I don't know if you guys know, maybe Ron could pontificate that about this. He lived in a lot of different states, but in some states, you know, when you pull up to a stop sign, a regular everyday, not stop sign, but a traffic light.
Yeah.
You know, in certain states, like one that comes to mind is Massachusetts. You know, the light will change green, and the guy who is in the opposite you in the left lane will make a super quick left instead of waiting for traffic to go through. Okay. And just, you know, and you know, the traffic that, you know, that he's pulling in front of, okay, almost have to slam on their brakes, and that's okay as long as they didn't hit you, you know. And it's the craziest thing, you know, that maneuver, okay. And I had some guy do that to me today, and I went, gee, you must be from Massachusetts or something. And, you know, East Coast, you know, another city I've had horror nightmares driving in was Philadelphia. Have you ever been in Philadelphia, Ron? I know you said you were from Pennsylvania.
I lived on the edge of Philly for 22 years.
Isn't that kind of a crazy place to drive, Philadelphia?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I felt like you know, the Virgin Mary trying to drive a car through there, you know.
I worked in a city called Chester,
Oh, yeah.
right outside of Philly Airport. It's 10 minutes from the airport. And it was known as the second highest crime rate in the state.
Wow.
More shootings, stabbings, assaults, robberies. I had to wear a bulletproof vest that was required by the hospital I worked for as a paramedic in the street.
Oh, really? Wow. So now, Ron, were you originally from Pennsylvania, or?
Yeah, I originally grew up on the western side,
Okay.
little coal miners town, and then
Okay.
the late 80s I moved to the eastern side.
Do you know where Falling Water is?
Sure do.
Okay. Been there a couple times. Beautiful area. Absolutely beautiful area. Well, you know, there's hardly anything in Pennsylvania that's not beautiful, so that's definitely a garden spot.
You know, in a lot of ways, Garth, I don't miss it. The population and traffic is just unbearable, especially up anywhere. Actually, where I lived was about 40 miles outside of Philly. But
Okay.
so many people that even lived out in the country where I was at. I lived out near, you know, the Amish, the Lancaster, what they call near Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, okay, so northwest from.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Hey, Ron, this is for you. This is Alaska. This is posted 6 hours ago.
Wow.
Man, it looks like their water is,
Oh, good.
whoa.
The guy's coming down the hill, and there's the grizzly bear.
Why are they doing that? I mean, are they trying to shoot that grizzly bear, or?
No,
Well, they're fishing.
they're fishing. And they want him to get the hell out of there.
Well,
Those bears know when you're fishing, they see a fish at the end of your line. Well,
yeah, but isn't that kind of dangerous for the fishermen?
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those guys don't look like they're too worried.
Oh, they're probably all
A
packing.
real fisherman, you can't get betwbetween him and his fish.
I guess.
They're probably all packing going, okay, come on.
Yep, I would, well, shit. Yeah. Went out and did the proverbial rattle. But I don't know if anybody's out there yet or not. You should go out and
You know what
check.
you need to do is you need to get yourself a photo of yourself, life-size photo, and just put it out on the porch there and see if it attracts them.
They would catch on quick when there's no corn out there.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, I'm gonna get going here, so,
And we've kind of slowed down. I think we're just gonna let her go.
yeah, gonna
And
go,
everybody remember to go and check Matt tonight.
yeah. So does the time change between now and tomorrow morning, or does
No,
it? Sun-
no, it's Sunday morning at 2 a.m.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Sunday. Okay, so it's Saturday night, Sunday type deal.
Hey,
Oh,
there's
here comes
David.
David.
Bye, Dave.
Guys.
Look who shows up when he's getting ready to close it down.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
okay, all right,
Good,
Paul.
Paul.
Well, we'll stay on for a few more minutes, David, since you're here.
Oh, getting used to these new times is impossible. So
Yeah,
how
Ron's got things he wants to do too.
I
Justin, Justin, are you still here? Or did you leave?
No, Justin's still in the bottom.
Yeah, but I think he
No.
left. Are you still with us, Justin?
I think he's cooking steaks or something.
Oh,
He might be eating or something.
cooking and eating. Anything new on your end there, David?
Where do I start? Oh, let's start at the start of today. 1 seizure, 2 blackouts. Cooker dies, completely dies. Microwave blew up, thanks to Laura touching it. And then the council messaged us, they've lost all our paperwork, we've got to start again.
Really?
Well, did you make copies of your paperwork that you gave?
Yeah, luckily we made copies of everything, but still a pain in the arse.
Ah,
But don't worry, I made sure the woman at the council knew exactly how I felt about it.
Well, you don't want to piss them off, but
The problem is, though, they're playing around with our personal data. And if they're losing the paperwork,
who's getting
where's
it?
that paperwork going?
That's right.
3 of them showed up.
Oh, 3 of them out there.
no.
They're out in the side yard. I went out and I stepped out the door and didn't see them. I rattled and I turned around. I saw this quick movement and this little buck come screaming into the yard. Like, oh, shit, runs home.
You never know in January, Ron. You might raffle that little tub and a human-like deer will come out with fake anklers on like that. It'll be me.
You never know, buddy. Never know.
Beg your pardon.
Oh, hold on.
I'm okay.
Buddy less.
You okay?
So are you gonna, David, are you in line to get a council house then, or get approved by the council? to get a
That's what
house?
we're trying.
Okay,
Normally, within 4 weeks, you should be on the housing list. In other words,
yeah,
you can start looking. We're 3 months down the line and they keep losing our paperwork.
yeah, just keep going with it. I had a friend that I talked to who lived in Norwich.
Norwich, yeah.
He moved from Norwich to Weymouth,
Yeah.
and he had a And so he was selling one house and buying another, and he just got jacked around like you wouldn't believe. I mean,
Oh, come on.
it
The,
took forever, you know.
The lady down below us, somebody had paid for her flat, done all the legal documents, all the paperwork, set the mortgage up, everything.
Yeah.
And on the day they were to swap the key, get the keys to each other, he pulled out. All that money wasted.
This guy had, it had nothing to do, it had to do with, well, it was realtors and lawyers and townships or whatever cities that they just kept jacking him around, losing his paperwork. You know, they couldn't find stuff. Oh, you know, and then, or he would call, and he was dumb enough that he should have been like on them, calling them all the time. And, you know, he lost months because he didn't
Our only
communicate
concern
with them.
is
He thought he was going to anger them.
our only concern is we think what the council are trying to do. They're not allowed to do this anymore, but they used to do it all the time. What I think they're trying to do is leave it to the very last minute. So we're still here. And instead of us moving out, the landlord then has to apply to the courts to get the bailiffs in to move us out, which gives them an extra 4 weeks. But what it also gives is us a bad credit rating, a bad name, and a big bill.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's part of it too. You know, it's like,
We'll just take it at the moment. We'll just take anywhere.
Yeah.
As long as it's safe for us to live in, it's better than nothing. But the council don't want to listen. The estate agents can't find anywhere. Every time we apply for a property with the estate agents, we are one in maybe 100 people applying for the same property.
oh, really?
And then they take 30 people out of that list to give them a viewing. That viewing should cut it down to about 15. And then they go through all the applications to cut it down to 5. And then of that 5, they give them to the landlord to pick one out of the 5. And it's just terrible out there. And the problem is there's loads and loads of properties now coming onto the buyer's market because the landlords are selling up. They've had enough. The government just keep putting new rules and rules and rules in the way.
Yeah.
System was working. Why change it?
It never is good when the government's taking, you know, it always gets jacked up when there's bureaucracy. Always.
I mean, I get that they want to, improve standards and stuff. Who doesn't?
Mhm.
But there's improving standards is not by creating more red tape.
Yeah, that's true. You see,
All you're
what it
doing
is,
is driving people out of
it's-
the game.
They wanna make everybody feel better, but in essence, in reality, they don't deal with reality. That's the problem.
Now,
You know what I mean? You can't, they would like it to be this way, but it never is that way.
well, we pay our landlord £700 a month. Of that, £100 goes to the management company. Then they have to pay the estate agents. Then they have to pay the tax. And so before you know it, they're probably down to about £300 of that. That's £400 is gone in red tape.
Where'd Murray go?
Uh,
Fly shit.
he's probably just gone for a quick walk. He doesn't sit down for long, does he?
What are we talking about here? I missed that.
Councils
Uh,
in the UK, arseholes. They lost our paperwork again.
So I'm saying if you were in our version of what you call councils over here, you wouldn't want to live in those places. That's called Section 8 over here. Talk about some
Luckily, over here,
really
we do have
nasty
some
areas.
sort of standards.
Yeah, over here, dude, Section 8 is nasty areas. I'm talking about really bad. Where you'd have to worry about your apartment getting broken every other day. They're really bad
Hello?
neighborhoods.
Want to say hello? You want to shake your head? So why are you shaking your head? Well, stick your finger up at me.
Talking to Laura.
Everybody, Laura is to the right of me.
She
Oh,
said
the
she,
way
Didn't see any of that because of the background.
she said on the chat that she was not feeling too well, David.
Yeah, that's every day.
well, the way you were talking, you could have been talking to a bird or Laura.
Yeah. We won at football.
Hey, Justin, I've been working on my slot track.
Oh, what are you doing to it?
Doing an update. Doing changing some not getting any longer or shorter, but I'm changing some straightaways and curves and stuff. Make it a little easier to see stuff.
Just changing around the position. You
Yeah,
know?
I can't stop screwing with it. It's a problem. You know what I mean? I'm always
Well, I can understand that, right? Probably gets boring after a while doing the
Yeah,
same track
well,
over and over.
you've seen pictures of it. When I tell people I'm bored of it, they they laugh at me, you know, because it's
Guys, look at my camera. Can you see Laura?
no, just we see
No.
flames.
Yeah,
We
what
see
is this?
flames and Sparky. There she is. There she is. She is no that one that could have been a panther or a zebra or something. What you know, some kind of a leopard skinned animal. You sure that was Laura?
Yeah. Who's in this, Paul?
What's that?
Well, stood here is Laura, right
Yeah.
next to me.
Oh, we switched gears there.
Laura, are you feeling any better?
No.
No, you don't sound good. Not that I wouldn't like to cheer you up, but you sound terrible.
I don't get why this camera's picking.
I don't know, but I'm going back to bed.
You're going back to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Speak to you in 5.
I've already been in chat tonight. Can you just listen?
Well, all about on here.
Oh, the spider ran across me.
Cool. What are you doing, Sparky?
Garth, are you still with me?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Ron. Ron, I think is feeding.
He was on the phone.
Oh, it was he?
On the phone, yeah.
Justin was here too.
I'm still here.
He's still here.
Well, Justin is got to stay warmed up because he's on at 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's right. You better, you know
That's-
what? You better practice up with your
8
profanity,
o'clock.
Justin.
How long's 8 o'clock away? About 2 hours.
No, an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, midnight our time.
I was telling Ron that I listened a little bit to the Matt channel or whatever it is last Friday, and it was a little spicy even for me.
Yeah, it can be like that, that's for sure.
You know, and it's like it's sort of like, you know, it's you know, Aussies are great if there's one of them, okay? You get 2 or 3 of them together and you got, you know, it's a shitstorm, you know?
Mhm.
And then throw Tim Dixon in there and he's like a half-breed kind of
Oh,
Aussie.
yeah, he's talking about Jackson?
Tim, is it Tim Jackson? Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's kind of got a, you know, he's been there long enough where he's picked up some of the inflections, okay, but then he goes back to North Carolina accent, you know, so I'm not sure what the hell's going on with him.
Wait.
He's an odd duck.
Yeah, he definitely talks the lingo, but still totally sounds like American. Like I've always said that he never does, he never picked up that whole Madonna thing, right? When she moved to England,
Yeah, I
she
think.
picked up the accent.
Yeah, I think it's probably pretty hard not to pick up some, okay? You know, I think with him, it's more words, Justin, you know what I mean? Certain words that, you know, he'll use that we don't, you know, that, you know, you don't use in this part of the world.
Right.
It's not British. I understand. I go on a lot of chats with British guys and I can understand British, but Australian guys, I just, you know, it's like, you know,
Yeah, they speak a different lingo down
yeah,
here.
there's additions and subtractions on the words that, you know, like,
Maybe they speak the words upside down.
yeah. Yeah, well, you know, they're on the bottom part of the tropic, or the, you know, the bottom part of the world. And, you know, when they flush their toilets, it goes the other way around, so that's probably part of it.
The look on Ron's face then.
What?
Yeah, you know, south of the equator, you know, the toilets go, you know, they go,
Ours do everything backwards there, Garth? or
Yeah,
what?
yeah, our north of the equator, you know, your toilet flushes clockwise. South, it flushes counterclockwise, so that makes you, you know, it's different.
So
Question
if you
is,
live
where's
close
all
to
the
the
shit-
equator, they don't get confused, go the wrong way. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night myself and
Okay.
I'm
wish
gonna,
you all well.
we're
Well,
gonna,
catch you
we're
later,
gonna
Rob.
call it and tune in to Matt in about an hour and 10 minutes.
We'll see you guys.
Yeah. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Okay,
you later,
bye,
guys.
everybody.
See y'all. All right.
Catch
Bye-bye.
you, Rob. Catch you later, Paul.
Okay, thanks for coming in.